Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm so excited to be here, coming to you from my bedroom because I didn't feel like being in the studio. So here I am. First thing first, if you're not a WWE fan, I'm sorry this part of this show is not for you. But this past Saturday was WWE Summerslam, and it was one of the best shows. Um, it was one of the best pay per views that they had this year. Hands down, to me personally, Logan Paul stole the show. That night was for Logan Paul. I didn't too much care for the Ronda Rousey and what's her name? I can't think of the name. Oh, Liv Morgan. And I love Liv Morgan. Ronda Rousey, Liv Morgan. Didn't really care for that match. It was quite boring. But there was Mysterios versus Judgment Day. It was okay. It was nice to see Edge come back. Um, the Usos versus the Street Profits was an amazing. Was very amazing. I really enjoyed that. But overall, 10 out of 10 for SummerSlam. Yay, SummerSlam. So Beyonce, if you already know, has released a new album, and I didn't know until I was on TikTok where they had played a few songs off the album, so I didn't know that basically the whole entire album was like a remake of like house music from like the 80s and 90s. So I didn't know that was a remake. Oh my goodness, it should have been better. Um, Apparently, when it comes to her and Kelis, she took the song off and took away Kelis's credits. I don't know if that song is still available for streaming services, but apparently she already took off the song with Kelis and her credit for the song which she did. She sampled what's it called? I don't remember the name, but she sampled Milkshake on that album, and yeah. So who's drinking? What is y'all drinking? Even if you're watching this later on down the line, let me know what y'all drinking. I'm drinking some good wine because work be having me troubled, y'all. It's terrible working for that place. I shouldn't say the place; it's the management you got to deal with that makes everything so terrible. Oh my god! I forgot to hit the thing. A little special icon for Hot Topics. This is part of Hot Topics. So, um, what was where we were? Oh, The Curse of Bridge Hollow, starring Marlon Wayans and Kelly Rowland, is set to premiere this October 14th on Netflix. So make sure y'all be looking out for that. Anybody who knows me knows that I am a huge Kelly Rowland fan, and I will be tuning into this. Hopefully, I don't know if it's like a kid movie or whatnot, but if it's like a horror movie or whatever, I just hope that she make it to the end. Because last horror movie she played in, she kind of made it to the end, but got killed still. And Freddy versus Jason. So Kenan Thompson he's to receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame on August 11th. So congratulations to Kenan Thompson on your getting your star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Also, Bill Russell, who is a NBA legend. I think he has like the most championships. I think he was the first African American NBA coach also. So rest in peace to Bill Russell. And it was somebody else. Not sorry, I totally forgot. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot. But once again, what is y'all drinking? So one of the topics that I had wanted to touch on today, because there was this actor from P Valley, and he did an interview speaking on his sexuality, and he's basically getting a lot of flack for being a straight man playing this gay homosexual character. And my whole thing is, just because I'm being paid to play a character on TV, why does everybody has to question their sexuality? Like, why is that issue? Like, why can't I just do my job and live my life and not have people doubting, what your sexuality is? I don't feel that's the right thing to do. Do people judge the straight people when they out here sleeping with multiple people? We do judge the hoes. The hoes do get judged. Ooh, I feel so bad for the hoes. But I'm just saying, And do we judge them? So I don't feel like we should do that. Like a lot of women who play lesbian characters, like you don't see them having to do interviews and everything because people are trying to question their sexuality and all this other kind of stuff. I don't feel like it should be the same way for guys. Like just because I'm getting paid millions of dollars or whatever how much they getting paid to play a homosexual character, even though they're gay, I don't think they should be the people should be criticizing their sexuality. Who cares about sexuality anyways in this day and age? Um so the U.S. Did a drone strike in Afghanistan to kill Aman Al's whatever his name is. I don't know. I don't know his name, but he helped uh, Osama bin Laden plan the 9/11 terror attacks back in 2002. So I guess this was the last person that was looking for it. Some people saying he was still the leader of Al Qaeda or whatever was going on, but again they did a drone strike that killed him, and he was part of the part of the team who plotted the um, attacks on 9/11. It's crazy because now 9/11 is in the history books. Like that's still crazy. Like something that I've actually lived through is in the history books. That's pretty insane. Monkeypox, y'all. They said you can even get monkeypox for somebody. So if somebody has monkeypox, oh my god, I need to trim my nose here. So for somebody who had monkeypox or has monkeypox, I should say, say like they were shirtless and they sit on your couch and stuff. You go and sit on the couch behind them. You can contract monkeypox, and it's crazy that monkeypox is like really a thing. So this is like one of those things why I figured that it will stay over in Africa. Like, oh, it's not going to get to the U.S. and da 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 da. You know, we shouldn't have to worry about it. And then we got a couple of cases. Like, okay, maybe it's going to be like Ebola, where we're going to see like 1 or 2 cases in the U.S. and it's just going to go away. But seeing the amount of people that's catching monkeypox, it is ridiculous. And some people are asking, how do you protect yourself from the monkeypox? Wash your hands frequently, first of all. No skin contact with people. So I know some of y'all like to be out in public, dab your homies, hug, whatever. You can't do that because you don't want to get monkeypox. It's horrible. There's a woman down in Atlanta who has showed like the stages or whatever how she has monkeypox, and it was like on day 12, and those blisters and everything. It looks terrible. It looks horrible. Monkeypox is something that you don't want to catch. To me, it looked like you got the chicken pox, but like 14 times worse than the regular chicken pox or whatever. So people, please be out there, be safe. I will not be going to any festivals or anything like that or fairs because State Fair starts tomorrow here. So if y'all going to State Fair, I'm not going just for the simple fact like if y'all not disinfecting all the rides after every time somebody get on there, I'm not going. Like I'm not trying to catch. I don't want blisters and warts or whatever it is all over my body. If you haven't seen what monkeypox look like, y'all need to Google and take this stuff serious because I do not want monkeypox. I don't want blisters and sores and stuff all over your face. It looked like herpes all over your body. I don't know if anybody ever knows to know what a herpes look like, but monkeypox look like herpes that be all in your body, something that you don't want. So make sure y'all stay safe out there. Make sure you wash your hands. Even if you have an intercourse, you still get monkeypox from having intercourse. If somebody got like a rash or something on them, if you see say like y'all about to do the D and you see a rash, don't do it. That means they got the monkeypox. You better run like hell because that monkeypox is very serious. So to those who are watching, how y'all doing? If you're watching on my private Facebook page, for some reason I can't see your comments, so you have to go to the actual podcast Facebook page and then comment for me to be able to see your comments. And also coming up on the next episode, which will be Thursday, Chuck Nasty, him and JB, they put out they worked on a comic. I already featured in a comic and one of the characters. I'm gonna have to ask him about it, but he's in a band also. So Chuck Nasty will be on the podcast Thursday. So I'm excited for Chuck Nasty. And nobody still told me what they're drinking. Like we're supposed to be having fun on this podcast episode, and nobody has yet to tell me what they're drinking. Like, what are y'all drinking? I have my wine right here. I got my wine right here. So like, what is y'all drinking? But anyways, make sure y'all stay safe from monkeypox. I don't know what else there is. It's kind of been a long day. One thing I do want to talk about before I go. It's so hard. So why do I don't even know how to put. So why do supervisors have to pick their favorites? Like, it's like you see one of your other coworkers, when your team member is struggling, instead of helping that team member, or you see that they have issues going on, or the fact that you gave everybody else assistance and not that team member. Like, why do you? Okay, it's all like it's just wrong. It's not fair, and I don't know how organizations let people like that keep their jobs. I don't think that is fair at all. But it's life. Um, so this is relatively a short episode. So I want to say thank you to everybody who has tuned in to this podcast during this time. Um, Make sure y'all be watching out for Chuck and Nasty on the next episode of the podcast. I know for you audio listeners, they come out on different. This will be coming out on a day that episode is going to be recorded. So make sure y'all, if y'all catch me, y'all can catch it live on Facebook or Instagram, which is Same Cats Different Day Podcast Facebook page. I say Instagram. I mean YouTube. You can catch us on YouTube too, Same Cats Different Day Podcast. You can watch this podcast live. You can be interactive with us. While we're doing the podcast, you can do comment and everything. We can interact with you. So don't forget, if you want to be a guest on the podcast, hit me up at cddpodcast@gmail.com. Once again, thank you to everybody who supports this podcast. We don't have like no big company, no promotion company that's backing this podcast. So all the streams and the listen and the shares and the promotion that's going on, it's all because of you guys. So thank you so much for that. Make sure y'all keep sharing this episode. Make sure y'all leave those reviews for us. We love to see those reviews. And I will see you all on the next episode of Same Cast, Different Day Podcast. Make sure y'all take care and be safe out there. And we don't want anybody to get the monkeypox, so make sure you take care of yourself and watch who you are around. See you all in the next episode.